Hi folks, this is All the Fruit. Today I want to show you what you can do with bananas, except eating them raw. Most people, I think, even in cold countries, have heard that in the warm places where bananas are being grown, most of them are actually not being eaten out of hand, but being used more as a vegetable than as a fruit. Well, down there they use most fruits, mostly as vegetables. But once you get used to it, it's fine. So, one or several quite simple recipes you can do with bananas, even in cold countries without previous preparation or knowledge. Recipes you can do on a barbecue. Here I'm on a birthday party with a lot of children, so don't judge. I'm on a little children's table. And what did we do here? We had some really overripe bananas, brown, but still, I guess, okay inside. And then today I bought from the supermarket a couple still quite greenish bananas, already edible, but still very tart. And then I put them on the barbecue. One ripe banana, so ripe that it actually exploded on the barbecue. One of the unripe bananas, which now is quite soft. Then I took one of the unripe bananas and peeled it and put it on the barbecue. And when it was half done, I put some olive oil on top of it. And here, that's a German classic. You barbecue a banana and stuff pieces of chocolate inside. You just break off the small squares of the chocolate. You can cut the rind of the banana, or usually you don't even need to do this. And then you stuck usually 4 of those squares into a banana. Now I want to try what I did. First I'm gonna try the bananas if I would eat them like a normal Westerner. First, the very overripe banana. It's also already brown inside. Still edible, but not that enjoyable anymore. It's definitely past its prime. Now, the half-ripe banana. Banane. Ich esse ganz viele verschiedene Bananen. Yo come muchas bananas diferentes. It's German, American and mostly Spanish birthday party. Okay, so this one, edible but well past its prime. This one also surprisingly edible despite the color, but it could still be better in a couple days. Now let's try the barbecued ones. Hola chiquitita, ¿te gusta el perrito caliente? Well, they don't call sausage in a bun hot dogs in Spain. The children were very surprised and tried to explain me that those are not, canines in a heat, but sausages in a bun. So now I have another ripe banana, which I barbecued on the grill. The taste has improved a bit. You can still taste that it's past its prime. Now it tastes a lot like banana bread or banana cake because, well, it has been cooked. Now the unripe one, which I cooked, or the half-ripe one, which I cooked without the peel. That's the first time I've done this. But in the tropics, a lot of unripe bananas are being consumed, billions and billions every year. So let's try it. Quite a lot of smoky and burnt taste, more than with other fried bananas when I fried them in the skin. Fortunately, we had only coal on the barbecue and not those briquettes which are made with petrol and stuff. So it's actually nice. It's a bit starchy. It could have been even more interesting if it was less ripe. You know that what the difference is between bananas and plantains? Yes, one difference is there are different varieties, but basically an unripe banana can be treated like a plantain and an overripe plantain can be treated like a banana. I think if this banana had been even less ripe, it would have been more like a sweetish potato. Now let's try the half-ripe one, which I barbecued in the skin. I've done this many times. There should be no surprises there, but usually I use slightly more ripe bananas. considerably more sweet, and of course there is some added flavor because it was heated. I guess a lot of chemical compounds are being broken up into sugars and stuff. I studied all this stuff in a previous century, but I've forgotten. I could have written you down the giant structural formula of most of the things involved, but that was a long time ago. And now, like the German classic, the banana barbecued with. In this case, it's dark bitter chocolate. Really nice. I don't think I've ever done it with bitter chocolate. Yeah, it tastes like banana with bitter chocolate. What is quite surprising, usually the banana gets super sweet when it gets barbecued, but with those which are not so ripe, it worked, but not so much. They are not overly sweet. Usually a ripe banana, when you barbecue it, even without the chocolate, it's so sweet you will think there is chocolate inside. So interesting. Basically, it's interesting for me now to have to compare very overripe and not so ripe bananas. Usually I use perfectly ripe bananas more or less. So this is quite a new thing I learned. Also, I barbecued for the first time a banana without skin. Yeah. Definitely interesting. The taste is already good enough on its own, but I think we can experiment with some sauces or salsas we use for other things for the barbecue. So quite interesting, folks. Please tell me what you are doing with bananas. Are you cooking, baking, roasting them, doing other things? Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich children's birthday parties in Germany. And if you want to see more such content, it's not enough to subscribe to my channel because YouTube kind of stopped recommending my videos even to subscribers. Better press the little bell icon, then YouTube has to notify you of all new uploads.